Hello and welcome to Van TV Media. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with your friends to get daily updates.
Hello guys, welcome back to Van TV Media. Guys, if you're new, please just consider subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so that in case we do upload any story, you'll be the first one to view. My people, we are going to talk about the protest that happened yesterday, whereby one guy who was selling a mask in Nairobi CBD was shot dead. So the whole story is that yesterday we had a protest, people protesting on about the justice for the late teacher and the blogger who is called Albert Ojwang. And in the protest, there are some of the things that happened that we might be tackling here, talking about the things that we have seen and we have heard happened in the different parts here in Kenya, because protest was somehow countrywide, where people were doing so in the spirit of searching for justice of the Albert Ojwang. When we start here in Mombasa, we saw Batuli. This is the Mombasa activist, Batuli. She was arrested while the Mombasa protesters came up to protest about that issue, but people are not there were not enough, a large number enough like the other parts of Kenya, unlike Nairobi. So that was what happened in Mombasa. The protest that was in Nairobi, we've heard and we've seen some differences, things that happened in that protest that was in Nairobi. One thing we heard that there was goons who were deployed in the protest to interrupt with the protest, where Babowino spoke about what happened on how the Sakaja and his team was deployed goons to interrupt the protest that was happening in Nairobi.
The recent attacks by goons on innocent people are not just cowardly. They are a direct assault on the values we hold dear as a society: the value of peace, value of dignity, and justice. Let me be clear today with what is happening in Nairobi at the CBD. There is no place for violence in a civilized society. No ideology, no agenda, no grievance justifies raising a hand against another human being. These goons, these thugs are not heroes. They are criminals and they must be treated as such. We cannot and will not remain silent when our fellow citizens are beaten, harassed, and intimidated. Silence in the face of such brutality is complicity. It is our moral duty to speak up, to demand accountability, and to ensure that those responsible are brought to book. I also take this opportunity to condemn the senseless killing of one innocent protester at the CBD today by a police officer, an officer whose responsibility is to protect lives and to protect property. But instead, these officers resorted into taking lives. I want to condemn this with the contempt it deserves. And I want to warn this officer, having known very well what is happening in this country, that his own boss is going to be charged for murder. How can you move further to kill an innocent protester whose only mistake is to go on the street to protest against the death of one of their own, the death of one Albert Ojwang, who was senselessly killed too in the hands of the police officers? Such police officers are criminals. Such police officers must be condemned. Such police officers must take plea, must be charged with murder. And we are waiting, we are seeing your actions, and at the right time, we will also act. To the governor of Nairobi, Johnson Sakaja, your actions today do not make you strong. Hurting others does not give you power. It reveals your weakness. It reveals your fear. It reveals your utter lack of respect for the rule of law. And we will not allow fear to win. I want to tell you clearly that you've hurt so many people, but the goons that you've hired today at the CBD to hurt people during demonstrations, and we will not take it lightly. To the victims and families, you are not alone. We see you. We stand with you.
Actually, I'm very sad. I'm very sad that Wakenya wako peke yao. The police officers who are supposed to be keeping peace and actually ensuring that Kenyans are safe are not doing that. Mimi Thursday, last week nimepigwa hii mguu yangu bado na limp. Leo nimeona what has happened in town. Honestly, it's so saddening that the police can actually use goons to come and attack Kenyans. And they are offering them security, offering them transport. And the state is sanctioning this because we can see a police officer anashoot mtu at close range na ajali, and they're walking like nothing has happened. I am so mad. And that means we have to find a solution for police brutality because it has become a norm. The state has sanctioned police brutality. William Ruto's administration has sanctioned police brutality, and they take care of everything. I know they are telling them that the police should do anything and everything in their means to ensure that they quell the protests and they will protect them. And we are also telling them that we are going to do anything and everything necessary. We shall use any means necessary to ensure that we actually fight police brutality. And I would encourage young people, Kenyans, let us employ active, non-violent measures to ensure that we deal with police brutality once and for all. Because hatuwezi pigwa, all right? We cannot be beaten, we cannot be killed, we cannot be shot at everywhere. Because the police right now, they're killing you in cells, they're killing you on the streets, they're killing you in churches, they're killing you at home. They're even coming for children, children who do not know nothing. Yeah. So honestly, we have to deal with them the same way they're dealing with us. But we are not going to be violent. We are going to employ active, non-violent measures to ensure that we deal with police brutality.
We've seen different things that happen. You can see the photos that are things that was happening in Nairobi. We saw that guy was shot by police. The guy was selling masks. And the question is, whenever I watched that clip so many times. I watched that clip so many times, and I asked myself, whom can we blame on this? Leave along with the Ojwang, this one, whom can we blame? Is it that the police have mental problem? Because there's something might be wrong with that police who shot that guy who was selling masks in Nairobi CBD. Because whenever you watch that video, you'll realize that something is not adding up. You will realize that there is nothing can say that the police who did that thing is good at his mental. He is not at mental capacity. It shows that he is not okay the way people are supposed to be okay. So whenever you see that video, guys, the guy had stands on its own without showing that he will fight police, without having anything in the hands, but only having the mask which he was selling. But police pushed him, fought him. The two police fought him, and the bullet was shot on him. So it seems police, there's someone who we can blame. These people are supposed to go for mental checkup each and every time to see are they okay, because they're doing things which might cause their brain, but we might not know, because that act was so stupid act. That act was so funny, whereby the guy is doing such a thing while knowing that the media all over, the cameras all over, people are recording, but he didn't care. He didn't know that he might get into trouble. And for the first question, Why did they decided to harass that guy until they shot him? That is the question. Yet there were two policemen. In those two policemen, was there no one who could have a good brain, who could have a good mentor, or to say that no, not shooting, let him just stay where he is, or let us go and go and proceed with our own duty, leave him alone? But all had the same mind of shooting the guy. And this, it may also shows that before these people get into the ground to do whatever work they have been given by their bosses, because most of the time cops usually say that it is from order from the above. So it seems there was order from above. They collected themselves somewhere, and there is someone who gave them order. When you get into the ground, when you get into the workplace, do this, this, and this. That's why we did not see anyone doing differently the way you are supposed to do. If he was to be alone by that time, it could have been the different story. But they were two, and they were harassing that guy at the same time. And after that one shot that guy, they just move on without asking themselves, have they done the right thing or have they done the wrong thing? They just move silently into the vehicle. So that was what happened, guys. And there's a picture we saw. There's a picture that is trending online that shows that sometimes as they were on duty, they were also getting some stuffs in shops, because we've seen some of the police going into the police cars carrying laptops. And you remember some shops were stolen. The shops were broke and stolen goods. So this guy, just see on what that photo is all about. This guy were on duty. First of all, shooting protesters anyhowly, and also stealing. This is all about the Kenyan police. This is all about where we are right now in terms of police. This is how police have got their lessons in whatever place they usually go to train. This is how are being trained right now. So guys, it's so unfortunate, it's so bad to have such a police. Even you see the guy, we've just saw his TikTok account. This is a young guy. I don't know whether he has served so many years in his work career. The question is, when will we change these narratives of police brutalizing people, Kenyans? When will we stop this? When will police stop doing these things? When? Because you see, there's case of Central Police officers have been arrested. Central Police officers, OCS, has been arrested. Yet you are going to the protesters who are protesting about that matter and start shooting anyhowly. You just shot a guy who is selling masks on the CBD. Hey, As I have told you, these people are supposed to go and counter-check their toll, counter-check their brain, because these people might have been done something that has damaged their brain, because that doesn't add up. Doesn't add up at all. Doesn't add up at all. First of all, you are in the field guarding, because police are supposed to guard the protesters. They are supposed to protect the protesters. The protesters are protesting about what? They are protesting about the police brutality that was happened in Central Police Station. At the same time, you are shooting someone to create another issue. That is the same issue. You have created another story. At the same time, by the time you are doing such a thing, we don't need to have a CCTV to just anyhow the court asking CCTV that shows what happened in that incident. The same time, we have the medias, we have camera people recording on what you are doing without you caring at all. So guys, hey, this is what all happened yesterday. Just drop your comment. Please like our video, because it is good for you to like our video, so that you can promote it to get more engagement. And guys, if you've not subscribed, please just subscribe. Click that the subscription button, so that we can be okay, so that we can move on. Well, guys, let us meet in the next episode.